Your next step after finishing F2L is to start your F3L, which is the kind of the third layer. And the first part of it is to build these three pieces all around. So the 5 kites is what we call them because they look like kites. The first part of building a kite is to insert the first edge, so one of these 2 pieces. And for example, we could take this one, and since it's right there, we can just insert it like that. That's the easiest part of the kite. Next part is the corner. If we take this corner, we're going to do something like we did before. So building your first 5 corners after the star, you can use that same algorithm and the same kind of step to insert this corner into here. So what you can do is if you move this out of the way, and then since if you bring this over and put it here, it has to go here to match up with this edge piece. Now, if you do the flip algorithm from before, you can actually match it up like that and then bring it back. So you put the corner under where it needs to go, and then you do the 4 move sequence until it goes here. And then you can just bring it back up. And your last edge piece, again, it's going to be a step that you've done before. Line it up with the center here, and either it goes to the right or to the left. You're going to do the same thing as if you were to insert these 2 or these 5 first edge pieces. And so when we do this algorithm, it doesn't actually go in. So what you can do a couple things. So either you can move it out of the way and bring this down kind of in the same spot we move it out of the way, and then if we bring it back, we can do the algorithm and it goes into here. Or what you can do is move this out of the way and do like an R2 and it goes to here. Now you just can do the algorithm going to the left. And that's your first kite out of the 5. Keep in mind while building these kites, you can actually build them in any order you want. It'll just be easier to do them in a circle. So for example, I'm going to do this one next. So it'd be red, green, and the cream color kite. So I'm going to take my first edge, insert it, and then my corner here, I know the edge is connected to it, but I can bring this down, bring this right over, and I can do the algorithm until it's inserted, bring it back up. Then I got this here. So what I can do, since it won't match up with the cream color, I can actually move it down to the green, and I can do the right algorithm for it. That's the other next kite built. Next one is dark green, blue, and purple. There's the corner for it. Here's the edge for it. I'm going to do the first edge here. Doesn't matter which edge you start with, it's just whatever one I found first. The corner was here. And I have to be able to insert it here. So actually what I can do is I don't even have to move this. I can do the sequence once until it gets here, and then I can do this algorithm until it ends up here in the right spot, like this. My last edge will be right here. And since it does line up, it'll be easier to, or actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up with purple. So move it over and then do like an R2 or double move to bring it over. And that's the right algorithm. There we go. On to the third kite. We got orange, purple, and yellow. So one edge is already here. So I'm going to do that. Our corner's here. So I'm going to do the algorithm once or a couple times to get up here. And then you can't actually do the algorithm, the corner algorithm like this. So you just have to do like an F to kind of bring it down. So doing this flip algorithm next to all this will mess it up. For example, like doing that, it'll kind of mess it up. And then we got our last edge, orange and purple, right here. We'll move that out of the way, bring this down, bring it back, and then do the right algorithm for the edges. There's that. And then we got one more. So doing this last one, you're going to have these 2 kites in your way. So you got to be careful kind of with how you do certain moves. So we're going to start the other way. So yellow, green, blue. I got this edge here. That's pretty easy. That just stays the same. And then when you get this corner right here, you can't really bring this up kind of the way we did before. You gotta move it out of the way, bring it down, and then bring it back, and then do the flipping algorithm until it gets inserted right. Bring that back up. Then, where's our last edge? Right here. And so this, I can't actually bring here because you'll obviously mess that up. So move this out of the way, bring this down, and then this can go to the left. And then just bring that back. And then those are all 5 kites.